Hi, my name's Hannah, and I am going to tell my testimony. I've always grown up in a Christian home. Uh, my dad was a music minister for a really long time, and my mom has just done a lot of clerical work and things like that. And I have an older brother and a younger sister, and I've grown up all around Kentucky. I lived in Louisville for 8 years, and I've lived where my parents are now, where I finished out my middle school and high school was in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. But I guess I'll start when I was about 7. That was when my younger sister was born, and the same time my brother, who's 5 years older than me, was diagnosed with bipolar disorder and depression. And so he's manic depressive, and um, things were really hard just to deal with that because he just had been kicked out of schools a lot because of his behavior and put in alternative schools, and that led him down different paths towards drugs, paths towards drinking. And even though like that stuff wasn't happening to me, it really affected me because of just the way my parents had to spend all their time with him, and like trying to calm him down when he started having like raging attacks and just madness going on within him. And a couple of years after it had gotten really bad, and after he had stopped going to church, I was still in church because my dad was a music minister, and I was about 9, and I just realized, Jesus really did die for me. He really did save me from my sins, and he can save me from all this turmoil that my family's going through, and he can help us. And that's when I accepted him as my savior when I was 9. And um, after a few years had gone by, and my brother had been taken off of his medication, and he had just been still going on the wrong path, still doing drugs and alcohol and stuff, and not coming to church. And we had been praying so hard for him to come back, and I hadn't really, like, I was saved, but I hadn't really started the relationship with God that I needed to. And after going to Centrifuge, I started that relationship, and I started praying and just really praying for my brother to come to Christ, and he did. And he turned away from all those things. It was practically an overnight thing, but just seeing how he did that has really helped me to know and to really dig deeper into the Word throughout my life, especially now as I'm a junior in college and about to graduate. Don't really know exactly where I'm headed, and it's really freaking me out. And I have a lot of problems with worrying too much about things just because that's what I've done all my life, because my family has just never been just stable until my brother got saved. So it was really hard to break that habit. It's still really hard, but God never continues to show me his faithfulness, and he definitely showed that through my brother, and he's definitely shown that in my life. And I know that no matter what, he's going to lead me in the right direction, and I hope that I can help other people see that. So that's my testimony. Thanks.